Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I hope you had an awesome weekend. Well, on Friday, I said I was going to come up with some dies that I haven't had the chance to use yet, and then I got a delivery. But the good news is I am going to get back to those eventually. But I did manage to make one little box. So I made one little box out of my box and tag die set, and I just cut out little bits of ephemera from that Vicky Bhutan colour set from American Craft Digitals, and just popped that on there because I just thought it was really, really sweet. And then I resized some images and popped them onto this little clipboard piece. So I really like that. I just thought it was cute, really sweet. So that was just a little bit of fun that I managed to have with some of my own stuff at the weekend. But then I had an arrival, and I don't know if I am pronouncing this correctly or not. So if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, somebody please tell me down below. It's, I've written it up above. It's in the title of the video, or it will appear below. I haven't got a clue. You know me, first thing in the morning. And it's YIXUAN, and I think you would pronounce it YIXUAN. So I'm going to say YIXUAN, and this is an YIXUAN design team haul. Right, first up, I can tell you it's pretty seasonal, this, which is a good idea. And I am going to come back and make some of these tomorrow. And the first one is a shaker pumpkin. It's a lovely size. You've got the face that you can put there so that you can do a plain one, cut the face in it for Halloween. You've got your little stalk and you've got your little leaves. And, I do love pumpkins. Or you can leave all of those elements out and you can do a shaker pumpkin. So, shake a pumpkin for maybe Thanksgiving, fall, and then have the plain one there for Halloween. But the little leaves as well could be utilised to scatter around the card and do those in full colours. So you get in quite a little bit of use out of one die, and that's always something that's important to me. So I think I'm probably going to come up tomorrow and do the pumpkin because I do love pumpkins. And then next up, I will measure these at the end. I was sent a boo, and I just think that's absolutely awesome. So once again, that is something else that can be a shaker or it can be flat, but just look at how sweet that little chubbly spider is. Put my finger under it so you can see the size, and you got that little bass as well. But it's, sometimes it's not always easy to find sentiments for Halloween cards, or even, for making Halloween decorations like pennant banners and things like that. I think if you get a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and cut that down to banner size, and a cardboard box, for the backer, make it look tidy, double-side it, put a bit of black tinsel garland or something all the way around. Then you can go in with your dies or other little bits and bobs, little Halloweeny toys and things, and you make great banner to go on your front door. Right, next up we have a witch's hat. I like witches' hats. I love the shape of them. And if you've never heard of the gold cone hats, I'm pretty sure the witch hat is actually based on the gold cone hats, which are, I believe, a couple of thousand years old, if not older. But of course, the gold cone hats, they stand up straight. So there's something for you to Google if you're interested in history. Right, so we've got the shaker element, we've got the little buckle, we've got the ribbon that goes on, we've got another spider and another bat, and you've also got another ribbon trim. But this section here could, if you were inclined, could also be a shaker. I don't know what kind of size beads and stuff you've got, but they would have to be really tiny to fit in that element, or just put some glitter in there. But another cute one. I mean, really, to make all three of those would probably be the best idea, I think, for tomorrow. And then we get into Christmas. Yes, we do. We have a shaking Santa Claus. Whoops, she says, throwing Santa down on the desk. Right, there we go. You can see, once again, I mean, these are kind of a theme, really. They've all got their stitching. So we've got the stitching In the shaker section, we've got the little ribbon section, which I'm pretty sure that's the belt for Santa. That's the belt buckle. And I think this is the hair or the beard. But of course it is a shaky sort of like Santa gnome. And then we've got a star. That's probably the bobbly bit that goes on the hat. I don't know. I'm going to have a look at the website. I know those are hands. So we've got a little shaken Santa. And I think this one's really sweet. A shaker Christmas tree. And this is nice because it's not too big. So you could, you know, quite literally put 3 of those down a mini slimline. And it would be quite impactful. Especially if you did one, you know, in all different Christmas colours on the inside with the shaker bits. So there's that one. And then next up we get to birthday. And I was sent the stamps and the dies. So I've got the happy birthday. I've got smile, let's eat cake. We've got 3 toppings. So you've got the swirl with the hearts. You've got one with like little sprinkles on top. And you've got one with cherries. And then these, if I put my hand underneath, they've got that lovely half-tone dot on them. And the same here. So if I can get in close, there you go. You've got that lovely half-tone dot. And then you've got 3 little swirly twirly lollies, candy cane type. Oh, and there's another top there with a little heart flag. And then you've got the gift. And then you've got the different bases and also a stand for your cupcake. And there you've got 2 teeny weeny little candles. And a to and a from, so that you could put that onto a tag. Right. And these are the dies. And it's really important that you know that dies fit stamps. So let's flip this over and have a quick look. And yes, that fits that. And then I believe that would be on that one. And that fits. And then the candles are really tiny. So if I get into the candle bits, which are these, and place that over there, I think I've got that in camera shot. Yep, that fits. And then I just want to test the cherry just to make absolutely sure. And that fits. So that's another one, you know, that I'm going to make. But I think tomorrow, just for a bit of fun, and because it's out of season, we'll do these 3, you know, for Halloween. So I'm going to do a quick measurement. And 3 inches. And then the height of the witchy hat, 2.5 inches. And then the size of the boo. Let's go from the end of the curly whirly there. And we have just a tiny, tiny touch over 3.5 inches. And then 2.1/8 inches high. It's really cute. Really like that. And then this one, obviously, I can't measure it until I make it. And this is probably one that I'm going to come up with at the beginning of next week, because I've also received a KS Craft Design Team haul, which I'll be sharing with you on Wednesday. And then the tree becoming there is 2 3/4 inches high and just over 2.5 inches wide. And I think that's really sweet. Now, on your stamps, the stamps, I'm not going to say that they're large. If you're good at colouring, I would say the best option here, that's a 1.25 inches from there to there, is to use your colour pencils. Whenever you get small detailed things like this, I mean, if you're using a magnifying glass and you've got some really fine journal pens or something, you know, some 05 or something, then you could certainly make that look like it was coloured with alcohol ink. But to attempt to get an alcohol ink marker into some of these areas would be virtually impossible. So I would suggest, you know, things like this, use your colour pencils. But it is sweet. But I will come back and do that one, and I will use colour pencils so that you can see what I mean, as compared to using an alcohol ink marker. And I've also got my other fine liner journal pens, so we'll try those too. Right, that is what I got for you today. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. And as usual, all links below. Bye.